Hello everyone, it is Justice. Welcome to my space. And today I'm going to be showing you my updated everyday carry, except fun fact, that's not a fun fact, that's actually really lame. Trying this again. We're going to be going through my updated everyday carry, and we're going to be kind of going through the thought processes and packing it together. So I have my existing everyday carry here, not the candle, we're gonna get rid of that. This is just a leather tote bag that is from Amazon, and it has one front pocket, one large tote pocket. On the inside, there is one inside zip, and then the rest is just tote, and nothing on the other side. So this is the bag that we're working with, and it is partially unpacked because I have been working with my journal today. So, as items not currently in it, I have my traveler's notebook. This is the Tokyo edition. We're going to be kind of rearranging things and making sure I have everything stocked up as well. My superior labor pouch. This is kind of like my go-to things I reach for all of the time. And my 3-pen case. So those are some things that we're going to pack within the bag as well. But let's go ahead and empty it. I have my wallet, car keys. Okay, I have 2 Traveler's Company brass clips. I have these almost everywhere with me all the time. I have a washi card that is supposed to be in my traveler's notebook but got exploded out. This is what I mean where I say we're going to check and make sure that everything is kind of in there. I also have a Hello Kitty business card holder because I am a professional business lady, and I have my work business cards in here, so I'm not going to actually show you them. But yes, I do genuinely have a Hello Kitty business card holder for work. And let's see, a receipt, my AirPods. That is the front pocket. The first thing that I've grabbed out from the top is my toiletries bag. For here, just to give you an idea of what I carry, if you're nosy like I am, I love this shit. So I have a deodorant in case I need to reapply throughout the day. I just really don't like to be stinky. My pill organizer, because I take a lot of vitamins and I have a few pills that I have to take every single day or else. I have my powder compact. I have sunscreen, because sunscreen is so important. If you're not someone that's into sunscreen, you need to be. Protecting your skin is super cool. Flonase, because I have the worst allergies ever. I have a lot of like little samples. What even are these? Daily moisturizer, white truffle. I have like white truffle moisturizers, I suppose. Eye drops. A Burt's Bees hand cream. A comb and a concealer. And all of these are just lip products because I love lip products. And last but not least, a nail file and tweezers. I probably carry entirely too much with me for like beauty nonsense than you need to, but I knew that was coming. I'm sorry. I'm one of those people to where if I notice that something is wrong, so I have like a mustache hair that grew in, if my skin looks all fucked up because I got a pimple out of nowhere before a meeting, that kind of stuff really does shake my confidence. And you know, it's really easy to just put on a little bit of foundation or to fix my eyeliner or fix my mascara or put on a lippy or whatever, and it boosts my confidence so much, and it's so quick to do, so why not? And then the other things, I'm really forgetful in the morning too, so it's really nice to have extra things in case I've forgotten all kinds of stuff, i.e. deodorant. I also keep like a toothbrush and toothpaste at my work desk, for example. Ooh. This came out of my purse. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. I have so many of these everywhere because I'm wearing contacts right now, but whenever I do wear glasses, nothing irritates me more than a smudged lens. I will wipe my glasses so many times throughout the day because I just will be a diva about it. I'm not going to look through smears. It's going to piss me off. So that's actually going to go into my daily superior labor pouch. This is generally where I check for stuff like that. Next thing I have grabbed is this. It's another little transparent pink bag. And for this one, I have my birth control just in case I don't have my pink pill organizer. At least I have this one to make sure that nothing happens. I have earplugs in case I am somewhere really loud or in case I go to a concert or anything, or, you know, just whatever. I am someone who's really sensitive to sound, and it's much more important to me to carry them and not need them than to not have them. This was a gift from my friend Lucy. It's actually a collapsible straw as well as a straw cleaner, and it lives in this carrying case so it doesn't get dirty in my bag. An inhaler, because again, I'm a bubble boy. Floss, because taking care of your gums is very important. And the last item in here is a Energy Be More Vitamin B12 supplement pack to mix with your water. I have my pen pouch. I carry a couple of pen pouches with me. This one's for my highlighters and for my more ballpoint gel pens. This is from Jet Pens, and it was also a gift from an old friend. What we have in here, empty now so you can see. I have 2 Travelers Company brass rulers. I use these daily to divide up my pages. I don't necessarily use the tracing parts of them that often, but I use them as a straight edge nonstop. And they look cool as hell, so like they're always with me. I've got a ton of the mild liners. My set is starting to dry out, and so I don't have a full set anymore. And I'm kind of debating what to get for my next one. There's a Cura Cura Rich set on Jet Pens that I've been eyeing, and they have a special edition set. It's just like fucking glitter highlighters, and I've used them before, and I know that they work fine with my fountain pens once they're dried, but it's like $25. I don't know if I want to spend $25 on some fucking highlighters, but these are almost all gone, and I use color coding a lot in my system, so it's kind of a necessity to me. But it's something that's on my mind because I'm going to have to replace them soon. I've also got just one plain Bic yellow highlighter from work, a Sharpie for labeling things in my kitchen, another Sharpie for just everything else, a hot pink highlighter. This I kind of use for like my most important things I have to remember in a day, and it's also got some tabs on the top. This is my favorite brush pen. It's the Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen, and I kind of wrapped the tip with washi tape so I can remember which one it is, because I've got a few of these going at a time. So I kind of distinguish which one is at which dryness level based on the washi tape. And I am carrying around a disposable fountain pen from Farney's that I was gifted as well. So if I ever forget my pen, I always have one. And this little case is kind of like a cup, and so I take it to work and it sits on my desk as a cup. Otherwise it pops up and zips and then sits in my bag. So this was a hopeful project. I'll be so honest, I was really hoping that at work there would be no work, but there's definitely work to do. But in case there wasn't work, I brought this along with me so I would have a project. I have a ton of these stickers from Travelers Company from throughout the years, and I really wanted to combine them into my sticker book from Travelers Company. This is my passport one that I carry with me, and in here I have the sticker release insert, and I was looking to fill up more of the pages with my old Travelers Company stickers because it's a project I've started but not finished, and I really, really want to keep going. Since I am here, I went ahead and closed it, but I shouldn't. I should give you a little tour. Up in the front, we have the craft folder pocket. I have it decorated with a couple of stickers. Inside it, I have some receipts. The thought process was that I would get like 12 of these craft folders and fill them each month with the full receipts each month so that I could have divided up accounting. But then I did the math and put them in my cart, and I was like, actually, that's not sustainable. It sounds really fun, but these are kind of expensive, and I don't need to be doing all of that to do my accounting, so maybe we don't spend that money. But I have some receipts in here, and I have my sticker release book. I have a lot of my little icons from Travelers and my little dot stickers, and the back of the craft folder currently has nothing in it. This is the cloth pouch, currently nothing in it. I was using it for cards at one point, but I swapped it away from my wallet. Thinking about swapping it back to my wallet, so we might work that out together today. This is my password book. Ooh, you can't. This one actually is my password book. You can't see in there, but this one you can. It's just a weekly insert. I've not really got anything in there, but it's supposed to be for whenever my husband does streaming, I can write down notes, so whenever I go back to edit, it's a little bit less confusing for myself. But I will be so real, I have been a slacker for this past few weeks. And I also have a monthly insert. So again, I can track streaming things so that whenever I go through and edit, or whenever I go through and do scheduled content, it's a little bit easier to go through and remember things. This is the back to the cloth pouch. It has a zip and it's a really good quality zip. It's a YKK zipper. I have gift cards galore. So remember whenever I said this was functioning as a wallet at some point? That's where all of my gift cards went. And today we're probably going to be resetting it to where it's my wallet again. I have an Altoids tin. I love Altoids. There have been several points in my life where I've been like addicted to Altoids, just as a thing to do. I love them. I have 2 of these little stampy Kuromi and My Melody stamps. Me and my BFF Lucy, I am Kuromi and she is My Melody, and so I could not buy these. I have an Elmer's glue because I like to always be prepared. And I have paper clips and tabs. So I have the Traveler's brass airplane tabs. I believe that I bought those in person at the Paper Seahorse in Tampa. And I also have the little number tabs. I want to know how people use these because whenever I use them, it rips my fucking paper and I really don't like that. So where do you guys use them? How is it useful to you? Because I want to, but I also don't really want to damage my pages. Or what paper are you using? Is my paper too thin? Please help. I'm putting this Altoids tin also into the Superior Labor because that's how it usually is. I have a Rogue pen. I have a Benefuji Pilot Custom 74 just floating around my purse. Probably shouldn't be, but you know, whatever. And in the little pocket, the protective pocket, I put all of these brass charms from Travelers. I made a little charm bracelet because I'm that bitch of all of the brass charms that I've collected over the years. And it's really loud and it's really clanky and I don't wear it and I don't know what to do with it, but I love having them all together and I don't want to take them off of the bracelet because they deserve to be together. So I don't know, man, give me ideas. I'm super crafty, I can figure it out, just give me the idea. And that is the end of this bag. So now we can actually get into dissecting everything and figuring out what we want to do with our lives. One of my favorite things to do before work is sit down and just get all of my stuff ready for the next day. I love feeling prepared. And that's probably why I'm a professional planner, honestly. It's so funny, but I love it. If I go to bed and I don't have my outfit picked out for the next day, for example, I just feel a little bit lost. We're lost.
There are no rules, man. We're lost. No, man, I know.
Okay. What do I want to do? Okay, so I went through my little pen pouch and I decided to add 3 more pens. What I've chosen is a Pentel Energel in blue, a Zebra Sarasa in the Fruits Muscat. This is scented to be a little bit more like grapes. This is also blue, but a darker color. And this vibrant purple Pilot Juice pen. These are all being added into my little pink pen case. And I have these blue scissors from my grandmother that I use as craft scissors, and those are going in as well. And I think I'm satisfied with this. So we're zipping it up and we're putting it in the pen case and not thinking about it. Another thing that we're not thinking about is our toiletries bag. This here, I have pretty much everything that I want or need in it. Except on my desk I see my lotion, and I kind of do want to put some lotion in my handbag because I'm healing a new tattoo. I'm going to put it on the screen. I'm so proud of it. I'm getting my entire leg tattooed to be like the ending of anime, specifically think like the Inuyasha ending, and it goes black and then there's the red spider lilies and they're like glowing and red. That's going to be my entire leg, and I've started it, and I have Bath and Body Works pumpkin pecan waffles. We're gonna be putting that in our handbag. I only have 2 Bath and Body Works lotions, and it's either pumpkin pecan waffles or it's like strawberry watermelon, and there is no in between. And I'm kind of over this fruit scents right now. I'm kind of ready for fall. I want to be cozy. This bag I'm also calling good. It's kind of like my extra random toiletries / health things / quick grab stuff. It doesn't quite make sense in terms of my categorization, but I know it's in here. Next up, I'm grabbing my business card holder. This is just going in the front of my purse back where it was. it needs to be easily grabbable so that whenever I'm in the middle of a meeting and I go, oh right, you need to talk to me even though I don't want you to, I can go grab it. And I'm putting this washi card into my journal right now. So let's do a little journal update. This is my Tokyo Edition Traveler's Company notebook. This is the one that I've been using for a little bit. I got it for myself for my birthday last year or the year before. I want to say it was last year that this came out. And I got it for myself for my birthday, and I have been in it since receiving it for my birthday from myself. I love it. Here we have the matching blue pen holder. I usually have some type of either gel pen in there or my Traveler's Brass pen, but I'm wearing it right now. This is the Galen Leather brown wallet insert, and I think that we might be putting our cards into here and doing like a 2 Traveler's Company book wallet system. I've done it before. It sounds complicated, and it is, but I've done it on and off for so many years that it just makes sense to me. And this is my weekly insert. Let me see if there's anything I don't want you to see really quick. And so like this is an example of what my week looks like. I do some checklists and some color coding and timeline stuff and some sticky notes. So that's my weekly. I use it every single day, and I have to like conceptualize and visualize my week in that way. I also have my ooh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump you. I also have just my normal journal insert, and this one is using the Tokyo insert. Figured I may as well just use it up, and I just do loose notes here. Sometimes I sketch, sometimes I don't, but I just have all of my thoughts ever. This is the card holder, the clear card holder from Traveler's Company, and I have some Polaroids. The back I should probably put some stuff in, but I just haven't yet. And I have my monthly insert as well. This I know for a fact there's stuff I don't want you to see on like every single page, so I'm not showing you. And then the other side of the cards, you can see like stamps. I keep stamps with me so that whenever I do remember to write a letter, I can hopefully get it in the mail before I forget and lose the letter forever. There's nothing in this one, but I do have some cash in the back, which we can move that out if we're changing out the system. And I have my washi card. So these cards that we had earlier, we're going to go ahead and put them into my card area here. So, washi card. This one's quite nice. It's got like seals on it, so you can sticker seal, and this one's got envelopes. And from here, there's a few like local companies that have done washi at like anime cons that I've bought. And then this I think I got at Good Postage in South Carolina. And more here. This was an Abisi washi tape. And no idea where the others are from. Okay, so this is going to be funny because I want to repack my wallet, but obviously I don't want you guys to be seeing everything. So in terms of at least the formulation of this wallet, it is one of those where it's got a protective latch. The latch broke off at some point. I need to repair it. And then we've got card stacks in the front. And then the back, if you flip it over, it has like a transparent area for your main ID. And I want to move it out of that and into my leather case again, because my wallet's starting to disintegrate, which is really sad. It was a gift from my husband and I love it a lot, but the leathery stuff is starting to like roll off and flake off. It's been my daily carry for a few years now. Ooh, I found cash. What is in here? Please tell me more cash. More cash, please. No, this one's a receipt. Dude, I love past justice. How much was that? There's only 4 little slats on this thing, and I have more than 4 cards. I have my IDs doubled up. I have my credit card and my debit card doubled up, my health cards, and then I have all of Danny's health cards. So that's how I have that arranged, and it does make it a little bit chubby, I'll be honest. So whenever you close it, you can definitely tell that there is stuff in there. So heads up, if you like a thin journal, do not buy the Galen Leather wallet insert and actually use it because it will get tubby. Back zip pocket now has cash. I want to try something out. I don't know if this is actually going to work, but I do get irritated having stuff in two separate books, but like I really like this fucking zip pouch. And I wish I had it in the regular size, but I bought it in the passport size thinking I was going to be that bitch, and I just am not. And so I want to see if this can like go in my big book and it be okay. Like what if I would just put it on this string and it's kind of like on the entrance of my traveler's notebook? Like, can we take some inspiration from the ring-bound girlies here and have things not entirely fit? I want to see how that goes. So I'm gonna put some shit in here, and we're gonna give you an update in a second. For funsies, I've got a Target gift card. I got Red Lobster, Walmart, Publix Pharmacy. I got Dave and Buster's, Dave and Buster's, Dave and Buster's. Fun fact, I accidentally sent these to Anna of Girl and Quill with one of the snail mails I sent her, and she was just like, I don't know if you meant to include these, and I was just like, no, can I have those back? I'd like to go back to the arcade. So thank you for noticing my just errors in life. So I'm putting these into the flap here, and then in the back bit I'm going to put some coins, and we're gonna see how that works. I think I have some coins in the bottom of here. I do. Putting back my glasses cleaning cloth, putting back the Altoids tin. I have a pink tape roller. The fuck was that? A pink tape roller and Carmex. And a fistful of change that we're gonna put into this. Fuck. Okay, so obviously we don't want that happening whenever we're out and about in a store. We're gonna have to figure out some type of closure system here. Okay, picked them up off the floor and we're going back. Okay, so they're in. And because this opened up and flew out last time, I am going to close it with a bulldog clip or something. My little Traveler's Company clip. I mean, not great, not the worst. What if I bump it up to where it's not like in line with my cards? Or what if I bump it down more? If I bump it down more, it's a little bit better. So if I close it, it kind of sits like this. It looks so stupid. But like whenever I write with my inserts, I take them out anyways, so I don't care. It kind of just keeps everything together. I think I'm keeping it like this, honestly. So this is my new wallet notebook love line. And it thins out my passport just a little bit. So that's going back in my purse as well. Honestly, I like the passport being a little bit smaller. I have 4 inserts in it, which I wish I only had 3 or 2, but whatever. This is just what I need right now. I don't know what I need to do with my planning system next year, guys. This is kind of like a podcast style Techo Kaigi at this point. I don't know what to do. What I did this year is I got 3 sets essentially of Traveler's Company weekly monthly sets, and I have one for my actual desk job that lives at my desk job. It just is my works planner, and that's fine. Like, I've always had a work planner, and that's fine. That's not the issue. And then I have my personal life planner, which is in the Traveler's Company standard insert, and in that I kind of I plan my life. In my monthly, I plan out like the big picture things that happen. So dates, appointments, due dates, paydays, big things that are stable and don't really move, or I use it to future plan hanging out with friends and I'll like mark them in. In my weekly, I do that, but then I kind of go a little bit more zoomed in, and I have my checklist that I have to do every day. And so I have like, hey, did you work out today? Did you do the litter box today? When was the last time you took out the trash? That type of stuff. And then I'll also block out my hours so that I don't overbook myself. So I'll block out like my time in the week. And then I'll block out my work time, my drive time, my time at therapy, my time that realistically I'm going to be making dinner, my workout time. And then from there, I see the open spots that I have and see what I can fill in. So I kind of use my planners as workbooks to figure out where I can slot in the puzzle pieces. But there's too much going on in my life for me to go into detail in that. And so I have that just set for like my personal life timeline. And then I have a notebook where I go into daily pages and I break down my day and like, what did I eat? What did I work out with? Like, what was my sets? And then anything that I need to think about. But also, I am a video editor, so I kind of have a second job. And so I have like a second job planning system, and that is the Passport weekly, monthly system that I've been using to track my husband's streams. And it's been working great as a system, but I hate carrying it around. But the problem with that is I don't really have a stable workstation that I use for my editing stuff. I kind of just float around the house following him with my laptop. And so it has to be in my purse, but it can't fit in the pages in the regular standard planner that I already have. But I also don't want to draw out new weekly pages in my daily planner to just track editing stuff. So I don't know. You guys give me ideas. I am not loving having 3 separate like systems of book essentially for my planning. I wish that everything could be like my desk job in one thing and then my personal life and editing in one thing, but there's just not enough space. Help me. Help me figure out a new system. And that doesn't necessarily mean like a new book system, but like a new way to arrange the page to make sense, you know? I just feel like there's not enough space and not enough time for everything I have to do. Oh, and I have a Nurse Joy as well as an Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny here. I love them. They're gay for each other. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I have a Disney pin here from my BFF Stephanie, Scrump from Lilo and Stitch, and a Growlithe. Now to the fun part. I am going to figure out what 3 pens I want to carry for the week. I have carried these pens for the past 2 weeks and I'm ready for a refresh. 2 of them are already empty, and so it's time to refill. This is a Magna Carta Mag 600. This is in a like burgundy red and golden yellow shimmery colorway. I got it because it looks like the Eye of Sauron from Lord of the Rings, and the nib is like super duper flexy sexy. Love it so much. If you read the description of it, it's so nice to kind of see the passion that was put into that pen as a project by the maker. This is the Benu Cafe Latte, I believe it was called. I'm so sorry if I got the wrong name, but this was a great gift from my friend Drew. And I think it's extra special because it was the one that he had. So I have a pen from my friend. This is a pen from my husband, and this was a Christmas gift for me. This was my very first Benu, and this was the Earl Grey. This is so nice. It's my favorite pen, and I had to do surgery on it even because I dropped it at work one day and the pen body snapped in half, like all the way in half. And so I used some super glue, and then I also called Benu and I was like, hey Benu, can I buy a new pen body? And they were like, yeah, if you pay for shipping, we'll send you one, girl. And I'm like, thank you. And they sent it. So I'm still waiting for it in the mail, but they sent it. Out of my options, I have 3 pen cases. I want to do an entirely new set. I don't want to use any of those ones anymore since I've carried them for a while. I want to give some other pens some love. So let's go through what I have. This is kind of functioning like a pen collection update as well because I have sold stuff and bought new stuff. Here, some of the stuff is inked, some of it's not. I have Visconti, Pilots, Twisbees. I'm not sure if I want any of these. Ooh, I see 2 pens that I think I might want here. I really want to use that pink confetti pen from Benu. And then I'm thinking that I also want to use my Kaweco brass pen again. My husband gifted me my Kaweco brass pen during our honeymoon, and it's such a good fucking writer, dude. That pen plus the Midnight Blue Kaweco cartridge, So fucking good. So fucking good, bud. This is such an exciting looking pen case. Ugh, I love it so much. Looking at this immediately, the ones that jump out is like, ooh, happy. I'm looking at this Sailor Nuts pen because I want it to be fall so bad. I'm also looking at this Sailor Brown pen because it's so cozy. I think that these two are going to be a pairing sometime in like actually fall, but I'm in Florida and it's August. We still effectively got a month and a half, maybe 2 months of summer. I can't be jumping into that shit just yet. So we're going to be more realistic, and I think I'm going to get this Decimo here. Something that I didn't show you from my Superior Labor pen pouch, I had pulled this out. This is my Pilot Vanishing Point Decimo in Champagne, I believe, and this poor pen has been through it. I have like used and abused this thing all throughout college, and you can see it doesn't even have a clip anymore. The clip fell off, and like this just yoinks off while I write, and while I write, the like pressure of my hand will just pop this off. I don't know what to do. I want to glue it, but also like I like being able to clean the ink out from this thing now, but I feel like I need to glue it because at this point it just doesn't work that well. And like this was an expensive little pen just for the front piece to keep popping off like that. Like, what do you mean? Hello my baby, hello my honey. Hello my ragtime gal. That was probably too much. To be cringe is to be free, whatever. So we're going to use this Vanishing Point Decimo. This is like the slate gray or whatever with the gold hardware that came out. I got it from Yoseka, and I have the B nib on it. So we're going to have a B nib on that. This one is the Brass Sport, the Kaweco Brass Sport. I'm pulling her. I kind of want the Bronze Sport too, but if I'm already using the other bold pen, I kind of don't need it. I gotta play with them to see how it goes. Like I have to feel them in my hands to see if I like them together, you know? I know I definitely want this guy, but like something that I'm thinking about is I really like pocket pens, but I really don't love how it feels to take a pocket pen out of this. But at the same time, it's not that fucking deep, so like who cares? But I definitely want this. This is such a happy pink pen, dude. Yeah, we're gonna ink these up. These are the three. I'm not gonna take you through the process of actually inking these up, I've decided. So instead, I'm just gonna tell you the inks that I'm going to put in them. This, I have Kaweco cartridges in the dark blue color. I think it's called Midnight, and I'll put it up on the screen. But I always pair that with this. I'll mix it up sometimes, but that just feels so good and so right in my heart as a pairing, because that's what I immediately used as the very first inking on our honeymoon, and it just feels right. This for the slate gray, this is a bold pen, and so I think that I'm going to be putting in like Namiki blue. This is going to be probably what I use for work and writing in my documents. I know, a bold pen on work documents. I can do it. I can get away with it. And I'm going to use Namiki blue. And this is going to be my fun color. This is going to have Iroshizuku Yamaburo. I thought about doing Iroshizuku Tsutsuji, but that color is just a little bit too bright for my eyes, and if I'm honest, I'm a little bit of a fuddy-duddy when it comes to ink colors right now. I just want something dark and easy to see. So like Iroshizuku Yamaburo is about as dark, or not as dark, about as bright as I feel like going in terms of the pink family, because they're just so hard to see, dude. So that is going to be in my purse as well. And now we have packed my daily carry. So let's pretend to go to work together. I'm gonna grab my water bottle, I'm gonna put on my bag, and we're gonna go. Get in, losers, we're going shopping.